Your boom pineapple wine, your $1.50 all the time. Your boom pineapple wine, your $1.50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine, your $1.50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine, your $1.50 all the time. I got a new dance, hot like pepper pot. From the old to the young, gonna make your body rock. It's really easy, easy got to do is just find your waistline. Move it to the left and then move it to the right. Move it up and down and then move it all around. Shake till the whole night the sun come down. Sing again, sing again, sing again. Oh na na, sing again, sing again. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time. Turn around and let me see. Turn around and let me see your boom pineapple wine. You call it 50 all the time.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Wave to me if you can hear me. This is a part of the anyway, welcome everybody. First of all, I'm like getting a little emotional as I see all these faces pop up, and that's not part of the script. And but anyway, I am just happy to see everybody's faces. We've practiced this so many times, but I wasn't like getting tearied up and sweating when we were practicing. So anyway, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you love those pictures and that music. We were all kind of bopping along while we were waiting for people to join us. We have a great event planned for you guys tonight. I just wanted to give you a brief outline of the event so you know what's happening. And also, I also want to make a note that unfortunately, technology isn't perfect, and we are not Zoom experts, although we've been trying to become them over the last year. So there may be a short lag in some of the short videos that we're going to show you tonight. We have worked for hours trying to make it smooth, but we realize that it's probably our internet connection here on the island. But you'll still get the gist of it, and it's still going to be great. And we are also going to be sharing the links to the videos so that we're premiering tonight, so you'll be able to upload those for better viewing later. So throughout the evening, each of Friends staff will participate. We're going to have several polls that are going to pop up, and we hope that you will answer some of those interactive fun questions. We're also, why can't, Pat can't seem to hear. I don't know. How weird.
They probably need to join the video. You have to actually start your audio, sorry.
Yeah, Pat. Oh, I can't talk to him if he can't do it. Well, I think other people are on there, so Pat's gonna figure it out as we go along, I hope. Oh, yay, he got it. Okay, awesome. Hi, Pat. I could just see he was looking confused. Okay, so moving onward, we're gonna bring you a little bit of Abaco tonight with a surprise guest. So get your drinks ready so you can toast with us. We're gonna share a video that we produced. It's a powerful story of how friends can influence. We're also going to share program highlights, the purpose of the new learning center, and architectural renditions. We have some exciting announcements from donors, and we're going to share information on how you can be a part of the building process as well. As we wrap up the evening, a little later on, we'll have some reflections on what does friends mean to you. And at the bottom of your screen, there's a reaction feature, and that allows you to react or raise your hand with a little hand emoji thing. And so if you have something that, oh, Alex is already, everybody's already testing it out. Hooray, look at that. And anyway, there's also the chat box on Zoom. So you'll be able to add questions and comments throughout the evening. And my email will also be put in there if you wanted to, if you want to contact us later. So here we go. Look what we have. So join us as we toast to this evening, and thank you so much again for all of you being here.
Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening for our 2021 virtual Reef Ball. We are so happy that you took the time to join us this evening. So I truly wish I was standing by my little table at the top of the Abaco Inn Hill, meeting you and handing you your Reef Ball glasses, and we miss seeing you all. But since we couldn't all be in Abaco, we thought we'd bring a little bit of Abaco to you. So grab your glasses and join us in a virtual toast. And as usual for Reef Ball, it is raining, but no worries. Let's welcome a special guest bartender to help us prepare. And until we meet again, wishing you all good health. Welcome to the Reef Ball.
Yeah, I missed the big crowd and everybody. I mean, everybody yelling at me, Daphne, Daphne. Oh my God, the champagne, of course. It's just amazing.
We're starting with a Goulet smash. Mostly the tourist drinks it.
Don't put any salt on my margarita. I can't wait for you guys to come back so we can toast. Cheers. I'm gonna make a mattress. No, I used to back in my early days, but not anymore. I think it's great that, you know, you guys are looking out for the community and everything. Now we have to taste all of it.
Cheers. Thank you for your support.
Now drink your drinks, ladies.
So it was really fun filming that little clip with Daphne, so we could bring a little bit of Abaco to everybody who's not here. Even though, I mean, it was fun, even though it was early morning and it was pouring rain, it was still a lot of fun. It was a little bit sad talking about missing everybody, but also exciting because we were also talking about bringing the Reef Ball back next year. So we hope that you will all be here with us.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that little technical difficulty. But hi, everybody. My name is Leanna. I'm the outreach coordinator at Friends. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick program update from our education team. So, as some of you may know, we've embraced a lot of challenges that came with Hurricane Dorian as well as the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we've proven our resilience by turning these challenges into opportunities that have resulted in a tremendous growth of our organization, especially in our education program. We began our virtual education programs, as you can see here, in 2020 as an adaptation to the challenges of lack of infrastructure, as well as the closure of schools due to COVID. We've reached around 200 students per year since 2019. And although these aren't our quote unquote normal numbers for student outreach, I know for me personally, I have felt such strong connections to these students and their families who have continued to be a part of our programs. Every student counts. We have also developed a sustainable livelihoods apprenticeship program. During this, we are partnering with local community leaders to offer paid apprenticeships to young Bahamians. This gives them the opportunity to explore new trades and learn valuable skills in island sustainability, environmental ambassadorship, and personal development. So far, as you can see pictured here, we have done a solar energy apprenticeship. We have also done a marine debris apprenticeship. And most recently, we have done a farming apprenticeship. This resilience and adaptation to challenges is what we want to inspire our students with as we move forward with this new approach on our education programs. We know how essential it is to provide these hands-on opportunities to our Bahamian youth, to immerse them in their native and ecosystems so that we can have a future in a sustainable Bahamas.
Over the years, Friends has made an impact on Abaco's environment, the students who have participated in Friends programs, and the local community, second homeowners, and visitors. While reflecting after Dorian, we have occasionally commented on the impact of Friends and how Friends is more important now than ever. This short film that we've created tells the story of Deshane Knowles, one student who is an example of many who have been influenced by Friends. Deshane can't remember a time in his life when he wasn't involved with the Friends in the Environment community. So enjoy our little video.
After the storm, I am living at the Frank Kenyon Center at Friends of the Environment. I'm really excited to be helping Friends as a mangrove farmer. I remember as a young boy, I would always be so excited to go with my pops every time that he went to visit Friends of the Environment. I'd always hop in the truck oh, I want to go, I want to see everybody there. They were all like superheroes to me. I remember doing Discovery Club. My favorite memories were going to Reef. I was so amazed to, finally put on a mask and a snorkel, feel like a fish, and get to see all the little fish and all the different coral that we learned about. And then I also started working for them. And I got to work with the kids and, kind of pass on my love for the environment. And it was so exciting just to see their little faces light up, just like mine used to. Maybe the week before Dorian happened, I had to return back to school. I remember being on the other side of what we call the not knowing, just trying to reach out to my family and friends and not getting through to them. I just felt like I was kind of helpless. I think I didn't hear from my parents maybe for another 3 days. So the first time I got in contact with them, they told me that they were staying at a shelter because the house was gone. The roof came off, the water started pouring in, and they were laying under the bed, trying to pull in clothes so that they could stay warm. And during the eye, they had to go to the shelter so that they could survive. Just knowing that, my house was gone, I felt like there was nothing that I could do. But at the same time, I was very happy just knowing that they were alive and well. We lost about 40% of our mangrove systems. They are nurseries for marine life, and they protect the shoreline. So when storms come, they can break up the waves. Right now, we're working alongside Bonefish Tarpon Trust, BNT, and Mang in order to do a mangrove restoration project. To go out and collect more propagules, and we can get an even bigger nursery farm going and have even more mangrove plants. I think it's very important that we try to restore our mangroves so that, if the next storm comes, we're actually, we're prepared and we have that first line defense. We went back to Mermaid's Reef. We found things from like big trees to air conditioners, windows and doors hanging around. We did a bay cleanup while we were there. We did some marine debris removal. It looks a lot better. It's cleaner. The coral reefs are resilient, but I think that we do need more projects to try to clean it up some more. After Dorian, I definitely developed more of a drive to get back to my island. Right now I'm studying mechanical engineering and alternative energy production. There were a lot of places that to this day still don't have power. I believe that if we have alternative energy, it would make our communities more resilient. Friends of the Environment lost our office building, which we definitely need rebuilt so that we can get programs back up and running. All of these puzzle pieces are what makes up Friends of the Environment. So we were doing a project on, different ecosystems. This is me at about the age of 10. We definitely do need the space so that we can have more kids come and more scientists, do more education programs so that we can get more projects going like coral restoration, mangrove restoration. We are one community. Friends is a big part of that.
Wow, no matter how many times I've seen that video, it still makes such an impact on me. Hi everyone, it's Olivia Patterson-Mora, Friends' Deputy Director. I watched Shane grow up through our programs and I'm so proud of him and glad that he's become such an integral part of Friends. Reliving his experiences while watching the film made me really nostalgic for my own experiences, basically growing up along with Friends. I started looking through some old photos, the ones you see here. I probably don't need to tell you how long ago it was. You can judge by yourself with the waist packs and acid wash jeans. But in all seriousness, the opportunities, experiences, and mentorship I received through Friends have truly brought me to where I am today. I look at these photos and I see dedicated people. I see dedicated people who have contributed so much as founders, board members, and volunteers. Some of them, like Diane Claridge, are still very active today. I feel that Friends can and does play an important role by providing stability for the students and community members that we interact with. Here we are, with Frank Kenyon, Phoebe Gale, Lori Kenyon, Diane Claridge, and even Sir Nicholas Nuttall, who later went on to form Reef. Things have grown so much, and we are no longer meeting up for impromptu board lunches at Abaco Inn. Now that the organization reaches throughout Abaco, we need to continue to make ourselves available to the community, and I see our new learning center as an essential part of that. I've been excuse me again. I've been representing Friends since that time. In this photo, I'm wearing what I think is our first Friends t-shirt design and representing the Bahamas at a UN's Children's Conference. Those experiences brought me to ultimately being a staff member for Friends. Now for almost 15 years, excuse me. In 2007, I was part of refurbishing an empty building, which became our education center. Even in the early days, we had such fun programs like Reef Ball building and nature trail tours. Our education program literally grew out of that building. And it was such a sad loss in Hurricane Dorian. However, we've decided to turn our loss into an opportunity to build new, strong, and to specifications that suit the growing needs of Friends and Abaco.
Okay, so Olivia and I are having a little cry fest here. And it's happened to us several times when we've watched that video. And I was going to reach out and start hugging her while it was going, but I thought no, because that's going to make her cry. But it made her cry anyway. So, but I'm on the sidelines with my tissues. And okay, let's all just take a deep breath and move on. We do love Olivia. Anyways, okay, of course, we were devastated by the destruction of the education center when it was destroyed by Hurricane Dorian. And we all started working virtually before the rest of the world did. But through the devastation, we are determined to transform what was and make it even better, because Abaco deserves it. We thank all of you who have supported us along the way and for being determined along with us. The Learning Center will be much more than just a building. It will be a place to learn, to share, and to participate, a space that creates impact and inspires us to connect with our passions for Abaco's environments with our hearts and with our minds. We have partnered with Homebound and have purposely designed the Learning Center to include an exploratorium, and that will include the Natural History Museum, a hands-on learning exhibits. There will be a larger classroom, indoor and outdoor meeting space, staff offices, and extra office space to support other NGOs. The building will be durable and sustainable, and it will be able to accommodate the needs for a command center in the event of future storms. Playing on the definition of learning, knowledge gained through experience, we decided on the Learning Center as the name for the new building. We feel that it reflects Friends' vision of a space that will transform information and experiences into knowledge, skills, behaviors, and attitudes. It will be a place for our programs that ignite curiosities in kids like Deshane, leading them to become future environmental ambassadors. My vision is kids coming into the center for programs, hopefully popping by my office with a curious smile, because they always wonder who I am, learning through hands-on exhibits in the exploratorium, or learning about real research happening in Abaco from visiting scientists. These kids will be curious and encourage their families to visit as well. The campus will be a sort of an oasis in the middle of Marsh Harbor, maybe a place to visit as a relief from errands, or a place for a picnic lunch in the shade where you'd meet a visiting scientist on the deck and learn about current research in Abaco. We will invite volunteers as friendly docents to welcome everyone in the lobby and lead visitors to explore exhibits and learn about Abaco. And I also envision all of you coming there to see us. I do want to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors of this virtual event, the Abaco Club, the Delphi Club, and Tourism Cares, who continue to support Friends projects and programs. Since we began our capital campaign to build the Learning Center last fall, we have raised $827,000. We are committed to raising an additional $200,000 before we sign the construction contract, so we are confident that there are funds in the bank that will get the roof on. Our fundraising efforts are continuous, not only to complete the Learning Center, but also to continue our education programs. Every dollar is meaningful and counts towards bringing an incredible vision to reality and continuing conservation efforts in Abaco. We invite all of you to join us in our efforts. And as a reminder, Friends of the Environment is a 501c3 organization, and all US donations are tax deductible. When we first sent out invitations for tonight's event, several people contacted me to pledge their support. Alex Sink and her family had a home in Abaco before Dorian and have been Abaco conservationists in their own right and Friends supporters for many years. Alex and the families of her son and daughter, the McBrides and the Crawfords, have pledged $25,000 towards the Learning Center. We are beyond grateful. Alex, can you please unmute yourself, and we will get you on the screen here for some comments, if you don't mind.
Sure. Thank you, Shine. It's just wonderful to see everybody supporting the work of Friends, and I'm probably going to start crying myself, but I just want to tell a quick little story about the very first time I met Shaw Boyce. My late husband, Bill McBride, and I, along with our two children, were trekking down to Pete's for lunch one day. And of course, we passed by the buoys, the buoys that had been set up outside of the sandy reef. And as we were approaching, this is in the middle of the summer, we thought we saw some people in the water with spears. And my children got, and of course, we were very conscious of the fact that we were not in lobster season and people weren't supposed to be spearing out there because it was protected. And my children said to me, "Mom, you have to say something." And so we drive up to this boat. There were all these people in the water, and I start yelling, "We're not in lobster season. You cannot be using spears here." And whose head should pop up? But it was Shaw, who was trying to untangle one of the ropes that had been entangled around the buoy. And later on, they too were going to Pete's Pub. And so that was my introduction to Shaw Boyce. I was yelling at her because I thought she was lobstering out of season. And we've been close friends ever since. And our family's just so pleased to be able to support the Kenyon Center earlier and see it survive through Dorian, and to be able to support this project. And so our gift enables us to name one of the Friends offices. And my family, my son Bert McBride and my daughter Lexi McBride Crawford and her husband Douglas Crawford have decided that this office will be named the Kristen Cartwright Williams Office in recognition of the incredible work that Kristen did to bring Friends from a fledgling volunteer organization to bona fide C3 incredible educational institution, and her many contributions for so many years. And so we're excited to be able to see the Kristen Cartwright Williams office and see who gets to fight to be in the office named for Kristen. Thank you, Shah.
Alex, thank you so much. I was going to actually tell that story, but I was like, well, I don't know.
You might remember it differently.
She was yelling at me. And I said,
did
hey,
yell at
hi, I'm Shaw Boyce. And she said, oh my gosh, from Friends of the Environment? I'm like, I really am not getting lobster. Anyway, we laugh about that all the time. But Alex, thank you so much. And it is an honor, and I agree 100% with everything that you say about Kristen. I am just sick that she's not on here. I know she had an out of town meeting and she was trying to get back in time to join us, but it doesn't look like, I haven't seen her pop up yet, but I'm going to send her a recording and tell her she's going to have to watch that and record her reaction, because she loves you and she is going to be so extremely excited about this, because she also just you know, her dedication and passion for Friends, you know, it's contagious. So it's still contagious, even though she's not here. So
Hey, she entered the waiting room.
no way.
Can we do it again? I think we
Yes.
should repeat it. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, sorry guys, bear with us. We're gonna. Hold on. We all want to be able to see her face, so I'm sure you do too, because this is going to be great.
I won't make it long and drawn out.
Kristen, hi.
Hi. Sorry, I'm coming.
Yay. Can you turn on your video?
I'm trying. I'm trying to get, there's a window on. I'm coming. Hold on.
Hi. Are you there? Is she there?
Oh,
Yep,
I'm
she's
here.
Yeah.
Can you see her?
Yep.
Yes. It's
Hi,
like
Kristen. Yay. I'm sorry you missed the first part, but
I'm sorry.
we weren't sure you were going to make it. We were just talking to Alex, and I'm going to go ahead and let Alex make a little announcement, and just stay right there. You already missed us all crying. Otherwise, you would be crying along with us, I'm sure. But go ahead, Alex. Repeat.
So, Kristen, what we were just talking about was that Shaw was saying that incredibly, Friends has raised over $800,000, and
Oh my God.
we need another $250,000 to start the project. And she announced that my family had made a $25,000 pledge to name one of the Friends offices up on the second floor. And by our choice, with my son, as you know, Burt McBride and Lexi and Douglas Crawford, have decided that this office will be named the Kristen Cartwright Williams office.
You don't gotta warn me about this.
No. And everybody in the call was clapping, and we said a lot of nice things about you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God. I just walked in from work and I look awful, and now I'm crying in front of I don't even know how many people.
We've all been crying too, but we all agree
Okay.
that your
Oh, geez.
It's okay. I did it already.
is wonderful.
It's done.
Yeah.
I'm crying again. Oh.
We need to
Goodness gracious,
recognize all
Ah.
the work that you did to bring. When I got involved, it was a group of volunteers and committed to a cause, and that you brought the organization along to be a C3 and involved in all the education programs, and you groomed a wonderful staff to just take over, and Shaw and Olivia and everybody else and Ruth, and they haven't missed a beat. So we're always they're going to be fighting over who gets to sit in the who gets to occupy the Kristen Cartwright Williams.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh.
And so as you were popping on, I was saying that that Alex, this is such a huge honor, and I agree 100%. And everyone who knows Kristen also knows that you are dedicated and passionate about Friends of the Environment, even though you're oh my God, okay, I'm not gonna cry. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna cry. Anyway,
And don't miss that,
we
Johnny.
are honored, and Alex, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex.
And Kristen, we wouldn't be where we are today without you.
Oh,
So,
And I,
sorry to make you
and I
cry,
see a
but
nice
I
pledge
think
from
this
Johnny
program-
Swan.
I know, I just saw that. Where is Johnny? Hi, Johnny. You're on mute. I don't. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
All
there's
right, now we
Jimmy
can
in the
breathe
back.
again
There she
until I have my next announcement. We also have some other dedicated supporters of Friends of the Environment who have also become dear friends of mine. Oh my God, I'm really gonna cry again. Okay, sorry. Okay. I'm looking at Sabine and Reinhold too. Okay, I should stop looking at you. Sabine and Reinhold Prost are also incredible supporters of Friends of the Environment. The first time they visited Friends of the Environment, this is ridiculous. Oh my God, we hold it together. Oh. Okay. The first time Sabine and Reinhold visited Friends of the Environment, they asked me what our Christmas needs were. Oh, geez. At the time, we had one broken vehicle, and I told them that it was difficult to get the kids out on field trips, which is one of the most important parts of our programs. They took it to heart, recognized the value of environmental education, and at that time donated 2 vans to Friends of the Environment. And it was definitely a game changer. And both vans survived Hurricane Dorian with just minimal damage. They have also pledged to donate tonight $25,000 towards the building of an office space or maybe a bathroom. So there'll always be a clean restroom with their name on it in Marsh Harbor. Anyway, we are incredibly grateful for their support. They continue to support Friends of the Environment. Sabine's, we walk together in Hopetown, and she listens to me all the time talk about Friends of the Environment, and Daisy too, and Daisy's part of it too. And so I'm going to ask if they want to make a comment and to go ahead and unmute themselves. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you guys. The first time when we came to the Arbor Coast was, I think, in 2009, and we had our boat in Marsh Harbor and always went over to Hopetown. But in Marsh Harbor, we always saw this cool sign, Friends of the Environment. And then we sometimes, where we kept our boat at the jib room, we saw Friends of the Environment, people come in and out, and we were like, oh, this, I don't know, they just have this cool aura around them. And we started reaching out, and we started to get to know Shah and everyone else. And yeah, we're just so happy you're there, and so happy for your support and to the environment and everything you do. And we love you guys.
And we love you too. Thank you so much. It's just been great having you part of Friends of the Environment. Gosh, okay. Whew, that was quite emotional. And I just as I'm talking to Sabine, I have the chat right next to me. And I see, where's the swans? There's Johnny Swan up there. The Swans have also just pledged $10,000 towards the Learning Center. So thank you so much. You talk about support. I mean, they've been supporting Friends of the Environment before I even met them. So another longtime supporters and just incredible people who are part of the organization. And I'll tell you, you know, it's I'm going off script, but I just need to say this for a moment because it's something I think about often when I think about Alex and Sabine and Reinhold I see Dave Schellmeyer there. I actually knew Pat Griffin before Friends of the Environment began. Alex, there's so many of you. I see some scientist faces, but not only are they supporters of Friends of the Environment and believe in the passion that I believe in, they've also become friends. And I just believe it's because it's like-minded people just communicate together, and we believe, and we so believe in the importance of Abaco's environment, and we all just love the environment. We just love Abaco so much that just friendships form out of it, and we're not always talking about protecting our coral reefs, but often, even if we're not talking about it, we're swimming in the ocean and or at least looking out at it, and I just and that's just really important to me. And anyway, I love all you guys. Love you. Thank you so much. Oh goodness, I just feel like I could go on and on. If anybody else would like to make a pledge tonight to help build the Learning Center, you also can raise your hands virtually, or put a comment in the chat box. We would like to invite all of you to join the journey and stay involved with Friends of the Environment. We have a little poll popping up, and if you would just answer that poll, we will reach out to you after the event. We're gonna move on and another little powerful little video about what does Friends of the Environment mean to me, and or to me or us. I think you'll all be able to relate to it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lindisha Curry, the Education Officer. Throughout this event, we have emphasized the importance for us here at Friends to continue making these wonderful experiences happen. Friends means so much to us, the staff and board, the Abaco community, and all of our supporters. We embarked on an adventure to hear the perception of Friends from persons around the island. Let's hear what they had to say.
Friends of the Environment means life. It's saving the earth.
It's a grassroots organization.
People taking care of the environment.
Friends of the Environment means hope.
And it's very important to teach the next generation after us how important it is to keep our environment clean.
I've had my kids involved with Friends of the Environment through the education programs. We really nurtured them.
Hope for the kids coming up to enjoy what we enjoy.
I have a lot of fun at camp.
I used to go to camp with them. Way back in Marshall. That's from way back. They help to protect and preserve all our wildlife. Every species plays an important part or does a role inside of our ecosystem that keeps our ecosystem going. The whales, dolphins, birds.
As a second homeowner, the favorite thing they do for all of us is they set up the dive moorings around the reefs so that people don't drop their anchors around the reefs and chew them up. And it keeps the reef healthy and safe for everybody to come enjoy.
Keep our camping grounds nice and healthy. So when guys like me go out there to look for conch, so I could give these fine people here some conch and make salads for everybody, be able to do it.
I recommend, or I demand, that everyone become a member of Friends and participate in their events.
And get involved in picking up trash along the road.
Producing a culture of people that also will continue on that wonderful legacy of taking care of beautiful Abaco.
Friends of the Environment means a lot for Abaco.
It means a lot.
This is Beam Life. This is what it's about.
Wow, I loved watching that. It is amazing to see and hear about our impact and what Friends means to so many people. From joining the Friends team in 2019, I have had an overwhelming sense of purpose engaging with local youth and sharing my passion for the environment with them. Friends means purpose, community, family. All of these are words that I feel like Friends means to me. Since the loss of my home in Hurricane Dorian, I've also been staying at the Frank Kenyon Center. Since our office was destroyed, it has been serving as a home base, and I've been able to assist with operations. It's been fun interacting with visiting conservationists, NGOs, and research scientists. What does Friends mean to you?
So I guess that's something to think about. What does Friends of the Environment mean to you? What does Abaco's environment mean to you? I love that line. It says, it's a Bahamian life. That's what it's all about. I think that we can all relate to that. So as we close our little event tonight, I just want to put out another huge thank you for all of us, for all of you all being here tonight. Sorry about all the emotions, but obviously it means a lot to all of us. And it means a lot to us to see you all here. We know we still have a long road ahead, but we are grateful for the support of so many who are helping along the way and who recognize the importance of environmental conservation while enabling Friends to come back stronger, more resilient, and dedicated to preserving Abaco's environment. Thank you for being a part of Friends family. It's been really great to have you here tonight. And again, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Deshane and Daphne and to Matt McCoy of Loggerhead Productions for the incredible film and the fun videos. Also to Friends staff, this amazing team who has embraced the challenges of moving forward and who have put in so much time and effort over these past years. And also thank you to our board members for their guidance, and happy birthday to our Vice President, Jim Richard, who is celebrating his birthday here tonight. And another huge thank you to Alex and her family, to Sabine and Reinhold, and to the Swans, and the Shellmeyers. Oops. The Shellmeyers are, there we go, the Shellmeyers. They have, they've, just one little last note about the Shellmeyers, since I missed that before. Dave Shellmeyer was really influential in helping me, or helping all of us, when we were doing our capital campaign for the Kenyon Center. And I will always treasure his guidance through email contacts. He's also been a great supporter. And you can just feel free to contact me by email. Or if you see me, if you're in Abaco and you see me, I'm always happy to talk about Friends of the Environment. But I'm also, all of our staff is always willing to share more information. So as we end here tonight, I just want to remember so things keep popping up here, and Betsy, and I'm sorry, I just have to look through this chat for a minute because this is amazing. Betsy Stoner was You should announce that one. She was one of our student researchers from way back, and she and her husband have pledged $1,000. And
we love you too, Betsy. Betsy supported our education programs, helps us create educational materials for the community. She's now a university professor and is planning to bring her class down to visit us at the Kenyon Center. So she's continuously giving back to friends in Abaco, and we really appreciate her.
And I think there's something on here from Rick and Ellie Block, a donation from them as well. And I'm reading, sorry. And so thank you to Rick and Ellie. Ellie is actually the mother of Lindsay, who was our first executive director and also supporters of Friends of the Environment for a long time. So sorry, I'm just seeing these things pop up. Sometimes they're hard to navigate, and I'm not. I think you might be able to read the chats too. There's lots of great little comments in there. So we'll leave that on for a minute while we just remember our mission and our vision. The mission of Friends of the Environment is to preserve the environment of Abaco, the Bahamas, through education, conservation, and research facilitation. And our vision, which I think all of you share, is an island community that will be living sustainably and proud to be stewards of our rich biodiversity. And one last pop up on the Devereaux Ocean on the chat. The Devereaux Ocean Foundation is a foundation who has been supporting Friends of the Environment for several years now. They are dedicated to ocean conservation, and their pledges and their donations are put towards our education programs, primarily our ocean conservation programs and coral restoration programs. They've already made a dedication for funding to Friends of the Environment, and in the chat they just pledged an additional $20,000 towards our education programs. And I just, great big thank you to Mark and Suzanne Grosby, who are the carers of that foundation. So a huge thank you. And Lindsay and Matt are also going to donate $25,000 and match Ellie and Rick Block's donation. And then Kim Schultz is on here. They're also going to donate another $5,000. Thank you so much. Kim's somebody, she's not here right now, but we share the road. She's a jogger, and so she's much faster than me, but we share the road when she's here, and every morning say, good morning, have a great day. And they've been a great supporter of Friends of the Environment over the years as well. It's been great to get to know you. So wow, this is amazing. I feel like we are on we're on a roll, and we are on the way to getting that $200,000 to put into the to get into the bank, and we will be signing our construction contract before the end of the summer. So a huge thank you. I'm sure everybody's ready to raise those glasses, and maybe you have a gourmet smash at home. I don't know. Maybe maybe a glass of red wine. I think I'm ready for one.
Beer.
But we do have our Friends of the Environment glasses, and several of us do here tonight. And just thank you so much. Your support means so much. And I know I tend to ramble, so I'm going to cut myself off and just say cheers to everybody. Thank you for being here. We are going to, in our next newsletter that's coming out in the next couple of days, we're going to put links to all the videos. So if you want to go back and watch those or share those, you'll be able to do that as well. So thank you so much. Thank you. I wish we were all together in person and, you know, we were crying on your shoulders, but that will happen, I'm sure, one day when you're all there. When we open the learning center, I will be crying on your shoulders, and I'm sorry, but I can guarantee that right now. So, thank you,
thank you, everybody,
for your support.
Thank you, everyone.
Good job.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Night.
Thank you. Night.
Thank you. Bye. See you.
Thank you, Sean, Olivia, and everybody else.
Thank
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you, Sean, Livy.
Love you.
Too.
Can't wait for you to come back.
All the videos were great.
Thanks.
Glad it worked out.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.